Ethan.
And we're going to be playing Fallout 4 again. So I know we missed yesterday, and we had some stuff come up. We went to the mall and stuff here in the area, so we had, spent some time with the family. So yeah, so that's what we didn't stream yesterday. So today we're going to continue where we had left off before. So Ethan, why don't you tell us what we're doing today?
Alright, so we left off just completing the first step where we helped out Teffine's Bluff, and we also did fire support for Brotherhood of Steel. So what we're doing today is we're going to Starlight Drive-In for the Minuteman, quickly clearing that out and setting up a radio beacon to attract settlers. Then we're going to be doing the next Brotherhood of Steel mission, Call to Arms.
Cool, sounds fun. Why don't we get started then?
Now, this is actually something I noticed actually while I was on a different file. I'm gonna quickly just show you because it's easier. But remember how I mentioned how they have all sorts of Easter eggs for Skyrim in this game?
Right.
Well, I noticed this, but with the road leather and leather armor, you have yourself a Thieves Guild armor.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until I actually was doing a mission where someone was in the armor. Then I went, wait a minute. That looks just like the Thieves Guild armor. But yeah, I didn't actually notice that. Now, it does clip a little bit on later versions of the leather armor. So that's something to keep in mind. So, not everything is perfect in this game. So we're going to be heading along the road to the drive-in. Now, I'm actually going to quickly come back over here and check to see if the gourds have reappeared. Which they have, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest those. Because like all settlement spots that you have to go and claim for people, there is no food there when you get there. So there's no food or water when I'm going to get there. Oh, you don't want to be standing in water. Our good friend the Deathclaw from part 1, who still has not disappeared. Yeah. So just this way we're gonna be quickly dropping by that, that icon that way. It's called Drumlin Diner. The reason I'm dropping by is it's a trading post, so there's water, food, that kind of things there. You can buy them, or trade for them, or whatnot. Now, however, there will be a bit of a conflict when you get there between a drug dealer, basically, named Wolfgang, and the lady. This is Trash Can Carla. She's a trader who kind of just travels along this road between the diner and Sanctuary. I find her most commonly between there and there.
Story? Looking to trade, rob me, or just ask directions to Diamond City?
So I'm gonna go ahead and barter with her. She has some pretty decent stuff sometimes. Alright, so she doesn't have...
Don't forget, you can get a hold of us through the chat, or you can get a hold of us using hashtag NightsGamesLive.
Oh. If it's fruit, I'm picking it up. Or if it's food, I'm picking it up. Especially tomatoes and stuff like that. Bobby pins. Take those. Alright, so what I'm going to quickly do is actually get rid of some of the things. Like this heavy pipe pistol. Basically things we don't need, like the pipe pistols. And pipe rifle. That way, I'm gaining money, not losing it. Oh. I was about to say, is it going to be talking about Cambridge Polymer Labs?
We had a deal, Trudy.
Oh,
Hand
here it
over
is.
the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Now don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours.
But as you can tell, these two are threatening her, who her son
Easy there, Scamp.
bought drugs from these guys, because they want money. In this case, I'm going to say lower the gun.
in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, all right? Just don't do anything crazy.
What's going on here?
That's a simple business dispute, got it? Trudy's sitting on a pile of goods that she owes me. I tried reasoning with her, but it looks like I gotta take what's mine by force. Want to make some easy money? Help me out. I could use another gun. Or maybe you think you can talk some sense into her.
Who's Trudy?
See that diner right in front of us? Trudy owns the place. She's converted it into a small shop. I sell her chems, she gives me caps and parts I need. And when her son Patrick had his 18th birthday, I might have sold him some jet. Then some more. Then a lot more. Now he's in debt.
Huh. I never actually did that talk.
Looks to me like they shouldn't have bought that jet, and you shouldn't have sold it to them.
Yeah, well, hindsight's a bitch. And I'm holding the leash. Now you gonna help us out, or what?
And why would I help you exactly?
Look, I deal in chems. You know, medicine. Kinda useful out in these parts. Stim packs can patch up your wounds in seconds. Not to mention all the fun stuff. I got that too. You help me out and we can do business. Trust me, I'm a good friend to have.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
Appreciate it.
Now, most of the time I
Things
end
go
up actually
sideways,
killing
I'll
Wolfgang.
back you up.
There is a way I can try to convince them to settle this.
Excuse me.
I
Yep,
saw you
civilized.
with the poison seller talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
Look, you owe them money. If you just pay them, then this'll be over. Everyone walks away without getting hurt.
All right, I'll pay.
Wait, what?
That bastard's
That's easy?
gonna sell one
It's
more
that
private
easy?
jet to
What?
my boy. You hear that, Wolfgang? You'll get your damn money, but I better not catch you selling chems to my boy again.
Fine by me, Trudy. Your son's broke as shit anyhow.
All right, crisis is over. If you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Wait, that's it? Alright, normally it's not that
We
easy.
get paid and I don't even gotta shoot nobody. Good job. Here. Now how about I show you all the pick-me-ups I have to offer?
No.
I'll think about it.
Well, that was very different. Normally it always ends up with those two dead.
We're open for business again. A little lighter in the pocket thanks to you. How about you buy something and make it up to us?
Sure. Let's take a look.
All salvage,
If it works, we're
but nothing's junk.
Agreed. So once again, I'm going to be buying the foods from her, including these iguana bits and iguana on a stick. Sweet roll. I'm dead serious. Sweet roll.
I know.
Alright, so that's the Starlight Drive-In. It used to be one of those drive-in theaters. I think. Probably. Now I'm actually going to be equipping my pistol in here. Alright, where's those Morats? This is the Minuteman quest. I'll quickly open it up again. Taking Point Starlight Drive-In. Oh! What? Should be. Ah, crap. Hold on. It should be, though. Hold on.
There you go. Looks like it's on my end.
Oh. That do it. So, is it on your end? Oh.
Yeah,
Right,
it looks like it
radiation
was
dials.
on my end. So, for those of you who can only be hearing Ethan's one side of the conversation, well, that was the problem. I had my settings so my audio wasn't coming through. So, what
Alright.
you
There's a
half heard
trip line
then
here.
at the beginning was, I'm Alyssa, and the reason we weren't on yesterday is because we had stuff kind of pop up out of the blue yesterday. So we were gone until around, 5, 6 o'clock our time. So we decided we wouldn't stream yesterday because of the time.
Right. So the workbench here is behind this locked door. However, I believe there's actually a key on the top of this thing that used to have the screen.
And the workbench is important, right?
Right, that's how you craft things at the settlement. And make it so people can live here. Oh well. Back
Oh,
storage
okay, so it's
key.
one of those ones. Alright, that makes more sense.
So as you can tell, it's a very long way down, so yeah, don't jump. Now, something to keep in mind when you first come here, there are a total of, I believe, like 6 or 7 radioactive barrels in this water. So getting too close to it will
Joy.
do radiation damage, as you can tell by my counter on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So, was I right? Yes, I was. I've always just lockpicked the thing. Oh, whoops.
Never hurts to have a key either, though.
Now, I'm actually just going to be dismantling majority of this stuff laying around. That way, there's plenty of resources already here. As the fact, you actually have to build shelters for people. As the fact, there's only a whole 1 bed and it's in here. And I'm just going to give a quick heads up. The landmine that was right here on the counter does respawn. So you may want to actually get rid of some of these stools. That way your settlers won't be sitting there when they show back up. Because that thing does explode. When anything gets too close. Just quick heads up there.
Good to know.
I mean, your settlers won't die, but they won't be exactly happy that there's an explosive sitting on their counter. So as you can actually select the barrels and dismantle them. Which I do recommend doing. So they're just steel. The thing picks up as just steel, but at a different settlement, which you actually have to find out in the middle of nowhere, they actually give acid as well. Now, I'm not quite sure if acid is important. I've never really had to do much with it. So, yeah. Oh, no, wrong button again. Now, do I have enough for a water purifier? Yes, I do. The issue with this settlement is there's very limited dirt. So a water pump, which apparently... What? Okay, that's confusing as all get out. Normally it says, no, you can't place it here. Not, go ahead and place it in concrete. Either way, so...
You never know.
Right around this area is the only place you can really plant anything without it
Okay.
not working properly. So once again, plant basically any food you have on you. The one thing I'm not going to be planting is the mutra fruit, because each plant gives a whole one food, and that will be more important at a different settlement later.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this one has plenty of room, unlike some of the others. So, as you can see, I planted quite a bit of food. Now it's time to build a recruitment radio beacon. So I'm going to put it as close to the water as I can, because they both require power. Now before I go starting it up, as the fact then a bunch of settlers will show up, I'm going to quickly get rid of a bit more of the junk lying around, like these old rusted cars and the speakers. That way we can quickly set up a few houses. As the fact there's a lot more steel at this location, I'm going to do steel shacks. So there's this great big, never mind. I'm just doing wood. Wood ones look better and are easier to put multiple things in. So, gonna put a large shack here. And I'd recommend putting one over here as well, because quite often, even though if it starts with only 2 settlers, it will quickly turn into a great deal more.
Alright.
So I'm gonna build 2 large shacks in advance before I have to quickly run all the way back here in order to give them a more living space, since at times it can be a very big inconvenience. Oh crap, I'm out of cloth. Alright, so I'm going to quickly run back to the trading post, because I am actually out of cloth, so I cannot make any sort of beds. So, some of the essential building supplies when you go to a new settlement is wood, steel, and cloth. And if you want to build defenses, gears, circuitry, oil, and steel as well.
Well, if I ever play this game myself, I'll keep that in mind.
If you're here to trade, let's trade.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
Alright, so it'll be under junk. Where is cloth? Oh. Duct tape will work. Any more? Or no? Oh, there's a mop, an oven mitt. Oh, there's some more. And yep, that's it. Right, so with that being how it is, that does, however, mean we have a very limited amount of cloth. Now, there are two areas you can access. This one, which is behind a novice lock, and this one, which is just a good old-fashioned door.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. Aha, good. So there is some cloth in here. So there's a crib, a couch which has cloth, a suitcase, a few more things like that. And also,
Okay.
one of the, until you start getting legendary melee weapons, best melee weapons in the game, well, in my personal opinion, a machete. Those are very handy at times. So we can make a total of 6 sleeping bags or 3 normal beds. In this case, I'm going to be trying to make the normal beds, as the fact
Okay.
settlers actually
So
appreciate it
how-
better.
Okay, I was gonna say, so what's the big difference by picking things like wood hut versus a steel hut, or beds versus sleeping bags?
Steel huts and wood structures I don't see, well, and they don't really complain about it. However, I do have the occasional time where they complain because they have to sleep on a sleeping bag versus sleep on a bed. I did hear a few complaints from settlers about that, which is why I went out of my way to go get more cloth.
Well, it's interesting.
Oh, hello.
Ugh, goodness, I'm tired today.
So, right here we have a Nuka-Cola.
Mm-hmm.
A few other things. I'm personally just gonna leave what's left in there alone. And pick the lock for this one. There we go.
Got it.
Alright, I'm gonna be muted for a few minutes.
Alright. Now, I don't know where it is, but there's a rad roach in here. Just a bit of a heads up, because after you go back here, it does that and pops out. So that's an expert lock. I can't really mess around with that. Nuka Quantum. Oh! And that's some of the mods. Hello. Huh. That's weird. Didn't know it was all the way out here.
You should show off your mod list.
Oh, right. Mod list. So here's a quick list of the mods I have. once it loads in. So I have the cheat room. I have a unlimited carry ring mod. The PS4 4BM weapons and armor mod. Aliens of the Commonwealth. A PS4 Craft Maxon Battle Coat. USS Leviathan, and King of All Snipers. So those are the mods I have. I am planning on getting rid of this one because having the cheat room renders it almost completely useless. So that's just a quick overview. And I do not have enough ceramic. Huh. That's an interesting situation. Yep. Come on. Coffee cup. There we go. Ha. So just build a small generator and connect it to the recruitment beacon and the water purifier, and then you're good to go for that. Now, I can't build any turrets at the moment. I don't have enough things for that. So I'm going to have to come back later once I have a bit more materials to work with. However, what I will do is drop off the remaining junk supplies here. That way I have something here for when I come back. So we have a few beds made and whatnot. Now I'm gonna wait around for the first settlers to get here, because when you first create a settlement, there will be no one assigned to food harvesting or anything. So they will literally just sit around until you come back to the settlement.
And how long does it take for them to show up?
I find quite often it varies. Sometimes they show up within the first second you power it up. Sometimes they wait a good day or two to show up. So it's... Oh. And there we go. First person showed up. And because I was here, they already started on food. Yep, there we go. 2 settlers. Now, however, I will need to come back very quickly to set up defenses, since the amount of food and water is at 16. They will get attacked sooner compared to later. So, for example, a settlement with a high amount of supplies, so for example food, water, they'll get attacked a bit quicker than other settlements with lower food and water, because they have more things of value.
Makes sense.
Which, speaking of which, I'm going to quickly hop over to Talfine's Bluff. Since they have a chemistry station, I can quickly throw together some defenses for them.
Alright. And this is for what mission again?
Putting together defenses is at Talfine's Bluff.
No, I mean the...
What then?
Settlement stuff.
The settlement things are for the,
Stick to the road. You got a better chance of surviving.
settlement missions and that kind of thing are all under the Minuteman. Oh.
Okay, we have to become pals, I guess we could say, with them for the story?
You don't have to. However, they're one of the key groups within the Commonwealth.
You're better off doing it then.
No, it's necessary for one of the endings. Because there's the Minuteman ending, the Institute ending, Brotherhood of Steel ending and Railroad ending.
Okay.
Or if you want to be some weird person and kill all the groups, then Psychopath ending. Or is that just a Fallout 3 thing? I'm not sure. I heard it's in
I wouldn't know.
Fallout 4. I've never tested it though. So if any of you have and know for certain, more power to you. Because I don't know. And I kind of hope not. Now, a quick reminder. None of the groups except the Minuteman, Brotherhood of Steel, and Railroad can get along. So, for example, the Minuteman, no matter what ending you do from the other three, the Minuteman can't survive. If you're doing Institute, Brotherhood of Steel, and Railroad, they have to die. If you're doing Brotherhood of Steel, Institute, and Railroad have to die. Railroad, Institute, and Brotherhood of Steel have to die.
That's great news. Once folks have
You can't
their own, they'll be
make
willing to
sure
help
all
find you.
groups
If you
survive.
will, I have something else for you to look into. I'll mark it on your map.
What the?
We'll find out what they need. Use more settlements supporting our cause.
And I just got run over by a cow.
Because sometimes dim the brakes.
Yes, yes indeed. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna quickly drop by the cheat room, pick up the carry weight mod, because I need to get the settlements secured.
Okay.
Because I am dead serious. If you don't have them secure enough, and later in the game, so for example, once the Brotherhood of Steel blimp is here, they will be getting attacked on a constant basis if they don't have any defenses. Or in other words, the chances of you actually getting anything done are very slim.
Makes sense, I guess.
I believe this is the way further in. Yep. Now, I've only been here a total of once. Carry weight, carry weight, carry what? Carry weight. Ah, right there. I didn't want all of them, just one. Oh dear. Alright, where is it?
Are required while within a work site. Please wear your hard hat.
Alright, so there was a... Nope, not the thing again. I'm trying to get rid of some of these peel things. There. So now that we have the carry ring, wait a minute. Hold on. There's a bit more to this. Oh, hello, cat. There's a cat in here. I never noticed. So here's all
I can
the
hear one of the cats at one of the windows, too.
bottle caps and magazines here. I didn't notice a few of
Okay.
these things when I was here last.
Mm-hmm.
9,999.
So, right. Now through this door is literally an army of power armor.
Wait, seriously?
Yes. Look at all the power armor.
Wow.
Now, dude, no. These two on the back row are the only ones you can actually interact with. These ones are just there. They don't interact with. So these are a bunch of Brotherhood of Steel armors, I noticed. Most of them are. So, for example, this one is not. This one is. This is actually a paladin armor by the looks of things. Yes, it is. But needless to say, there's a lot of power armor in this room.
Yeah, I see that.
Right through here is the shooting gallery. Here is the cheat weapons. So Deathclaw, knuckles, knives, baseball bat, a few miniguns, and a few things that would break your game. So don't use them. So for
You want to break your
example,
game.
the mini nuke minigun. I would not recommend using it either version. So just yeah, I just wouldn't recommend using them at all.
It's more like you wouldn't suggest it.
I would
To each
not
one's own.
recommend it if
Yes,
you
but still to each one's own.
each one's own, but I do kind of believe them when they say it will break your game. So here's a bunch of junk materials.
Okay, you keep going. I have to deal with the cat, so I'll be a minute or two.
Okay. Just showing everyone around here. Here's a bunch of shipments, so adhesive, acid, that kind of stuff. Actually, I didn't notice all this stuff was here. I am so bad at times. I don't even remember that that was there. Sometimes I'm just ow. All the keys. I personally just haven't used these. Mostly because I feel like it'd break your game, because some of these keys are meant for quests. However, they're there for those people who need them. So here's a bunch of different weapons, including the alien blaster pistol. Basically it just has everything. Including homing beacons. I have no idea anything about these motor guns. I've never seen them before. So, yeah. Some of them I'd recommend just leaving be. Other ones, if you know what they do or just want them, I don't really have a issue with it. I just haven't looked at them, so I've never tested to see if they all work. So just a quick what was that? But that's just a quick heads up in case you do try it, because I don't know what will happen. So just clearing the air there. So here's a bunch of legendary weapons and armor, I guess. Huh. Interesting. I didn't notice all these were here. I forgot what's behind this door. Oh, ammo. Lots and lots of ammo. So there's literally every type of ammo in here, I think. What the? That is not a flare. That's a Mylar keg. Why is it? Yeah, never mind. Some things you just don't question. This will break your leveling. Oh, hello. I didn't notice that there. That room was holotapes. I believe this is quest items. Nope, consumables. But in one of the rooms is every quest item in the game. Oh, this is the DLC hallway. In my scenario, I cannot use it. Therefore, I am personally ignoring it. So, you can fast travel outside of the cheat room, which is what I'm going to do now. To Sanctuary. Well, no, to my Red Rocket truck stop here. That way I can start making supplies that I can bring to my settlements and set up defenses. Because I really don't want to be playing catch up later. Almost walked right into that pipe thing hanging down. So what I'm doing is making 2,000 of every material. That way I don't have to come back and make more later. Oh, we're gonna make 2 lead. And with that, it is done. Now, I'm going to quickly test something, as the fact I've never really tried it before, and make a bandana, and see if I can wear it along with a glasses and hat. As a fact, I've never tried it before. Yep, there we go. Now I know. I'm gonna quickly do my level up perks. So for me, I'm doing Rifleman, Gunslinger, Toughness, and Aqua Boy. Since I had 4. Okay, the bandana has to go, because that just looks weird. Huh. So here's a mod sunglasses from my King of All Snipers mod. So it does charisma, perception, agility, and luck. Probably all to help with a sniper. Speaking of sniper, I quickly want to take a look at this. So here is the Sniper King, which I can see why it's called Sniper King, because that is a very big amount of damage. Yeah, I am not probably going to be using that, because that is definitely game breaking there.
Oh, if it was, I'd probably use it.
Yeah, good. Okay, that's a good point there.
Well, okay, not so much because it's game breaking, but because I like to play, sniper characters.
I know, but 72,000. Oh, wait, sorry, pardon, 7,200.
And that's
And then
why
you can
beacon beam-
increase its damage all the way up to 8,100 using this.
Wow, I can't. I don't. Well, no, it can be done in Skyrim with the right glitch, but
So, mostly because of the fact I want to do a sniper character, I am actually gonna go ahead and upgrade it a little bit here. I'm hoping not to have to use it until I can get up to rank 3 and just use a suppressor with it. But it's built, so if I need it, it's there. What am I getting? I'm probably going to be using it.
more than
Where did
likely.
I- There. See, there it is. Doesn't seem all that deadly at first until you shoot someone with it. Then magically it becomes the most dangerous thing in the planet. Or on the planet. Probably. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes.
Do
So
I
I'm gonna-
sound really nasally to you by any chance?
To me personally do, yes.
Oh, darn it. Oh well. I think I'm getting a cold.
So I'm gonna go to the Typhoon's Bluff and Starlight Drive-In and build defenses, because now I have the materials to do so.
Alright, well, while he's doing that, I know tomorrow is normally our Destiny Fridays. However, with the first DLC pack for Breath of the Wild coming out, and how I'd been recording the game previously,
That reminds me, did you ever
so
post that final
tomorrow-
video for it?
no, and you know, I feel kind of bad. I mean, it's sitting here on my hard drive, edited and ready to go.
You just never did it.
So, no, so what I'm thinking on doing instead is getting on early tomorrow and going and doing the Ganon fight.
All over again?
Well, it wouldn't take long. Getting there would be the hardest part. And if I
Good
go
point.
there
Ganon
before we
is-
start the stream,
You know, I
It
just
won't
thought
be
of
that
this, but out of all the Ganondorf fights, what one would you say is the easiest?
the easiest Ganon fight that I've ever played.
Yes.
I hate to say this, but I'd probably say the Breath of the Wild one.
Yeah, I remember I actually sat in at when you went to do the fight, and just the 4 mechanical guys just shredded his health down by half.
Yeah, so when you do the full playthrough where you go and get all the divine beasts and then go fight Ganon after you've gotten your memories, or some of them, gotten Master Sword and all that stuff. So you go there. Getting there is the hardest part. There's Lionels everywhere, there's tons of Guardians, but once you actually get there, I'm like, okay, well, after all that, we're in for this really big boss fight. I had made tons of food and everything, and the fight started, and I was like, oh, okay, wow, he's huge. And then, I think after a couple minutes, if I remember correctly, then the Divine Beasts all attack him. Or no, that happens right off the bat.
Yeah.
And then after he gets back up and his health is a little over halved, I'm going, okay, either this is going to be a really hard boss fight still, or that's kind of, I don't know, much.
And then he
And
just drops
then
over.
I believe the rest of that fight took me like 15 minutes.
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
wait, that's at first
That's
when,
it?
when I defeated him, I was like, wait, that's it. And then it went to the scene on the horse. I'm like, oh, okay, well that makes sense. In almost every Zelda game, well, not almost everyone, but there's been quite a few of them where you have 3 different stages. So
Yeah,
you'll
this one's
have
only
the
2.
stage where you attack him. You'll have a stage where you're basically playing tennis with him, and then you have the part on the horse.
Tennis. I remember
Well, I
that
don't know what
in
you want to call
Twilight
it. You could call it
Princess.
Pong. You could call it. Well, it's
I
not just
remember
Twilight
that. I
Princess.
remember
It
that.
was I believe that started with Ocarina of Time. Anyway,
Either way, I
I could be
remember
wrong.
you
I'm not a
playing
huge
Twilight
Zelda
Princess
expert. I
and
just like
saw
me my
that.
Zelda games. Right.
Because that was adorable. Just bam,
The part
bam,
on the
bam,
horse took me a
bam,
little
bam,
bit
bam,
longer,
back
but
and
it
forth.
was over, and I'm like, wait, that's it?
Was that it?
After, well, I mean, I didn't even die. I mean, when I did the one in
Twilight Princess, you
Naboris,
kept dying forever. Jeez.
the first time I played it, yes. But no, when I went in the Divine Beast for the Gerudo, Naboris, that one I died at the final fight like 15-20 times, but for the last boss fight of the game, I didn't die at all, and I was like, wait, I didn't even have to eat any of the food I had prepared. I was like, that's it?
No one sent me.
What
The Minions are
happened?
always here to help.
A pack of feral ghouls is
So, I love the game, but that end fight I was a little bit disappointed in. But the game itself was really good.
Not a problem. Those ghouls are as good as gone.
It'll be good not to have to keep an eye
Wow.
on the log and scrap pile for 'em.
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself. I heard your radio beat, so I figured, why not?
I'd never had that happen before.
Paradise, but what is, right?
What?
With some hard work. I think
So,
this will be a decent
one of the settlers here
So,
informed me of a feral ghoul problem
Yeah. Let me show you.
Okay.
and didn't send word to Garvey about it beforehand.
Why not?
I don't know. I
So I
think
take it
it's
that's
because
what
I
it's
was
supposed to do?
just so happened here.
Seems to be growing well.
Oh, maybe.
Oops. But so I accidentally ended up harvesting a gourd there. But so, with that all set up, they want me to clear out Super Duper Market of feral ghouls.
Joy. So, back to, I guess, the topic at hand here. Tomorrow, we won't be doing Destiny, we'll be doing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't know if we're going to start at the usual time or not. Part of me is thinking earlier. I don't really know yet. What do you think, Ethan?
I'd probably do it earlier.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Alright, so we're gonna be
mean,
heading to Cambridge Police Station now, because we're gonna quickly do that Brotherhood of Steel mission and get the Righteous Authority laser rifle. Now, it's actually one of my favorite laser rifles in the game, and what I often do is convert it into a laser sniper rifle. But I've heard a few people actually turn it into a shotgun laser rifle, which I guess kind of makes sense. I can see the appeal to it. But I might just turn it into a auto rifle and go from there. I'm hoping these people won't get upset at me, being I was gone for probably a good in-game day or two. Yeah. Bad first impression. They ask for your help, you walk away. Hello, Paladin Dance. Now, they will allow you to take materials from here, currently. However, I must warn you, if you do their playthrough and then decide to do the Railroad or Institute walkthrough,
So you're gonna patch me up or what?
then they will
Paladin Dance.
not allow you to even walk in here, let alone,
Ready? Outstanding. Follow me. And try not to lag behind.
take any materials, because then it'll be stealing.
Alright.
So, when you're an ally of the Brotherhood of Steel, the Cambridge Police Station, which is where we are, and Boston Airport are two of the key locations the Brotherhood of Steel go to.
Okay.
Now, something that I don't like about the Brotherhood of Steel, their ship, the Predwing, their armory person wants you to go to settlements and basically strong-arm them into giving the Brotherhood of Steel materials, food, supplies, that kind of stuff.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west.
So, I don't really like that about it.
To avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting.
I mean, yes, it's optional
Traveling this far
and
from the police station is a risk. But getting that transport
whatnot.
up and running is
However,
a priority. If it was up to me,
personally, I just don't like the idea of it, let alone actually doing it.
need to be investigated. We don't know much about
Because the Brotherhood of Steel,
it. Broadcast on a frequency
they
completely
claim
high level
to be
technology.
wanting to save the Commonwealth,
Whatever is creating those energy
but things like that kind of tells me differently. And how in the heck does this have 50 bullets in a clip? I just realized this King sniper rifle has 50 bullets. And as you... Oh, Raiders. Wow, it has almost no recoil either. I like. Come on, poke your head out. Hostile vape. What? Is he stuck now? I hope he's not stuck.
Yeah, that would suck.
Oh, there he goes.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The
But
second was
so,
unfortunate.
something that,
We lost contact with them. They haven't been heard from since. As
um,
far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good
the
men
Brotherhood of
and
Steel will,
been a target
I
for them
guess,
since we arrived. But despite our
has a
setbacks,
good point
they
about
tend to give up
is
and
the
head home,
synths.
or end up missing.
So, the
The what?
Institute, the synthetic organism things, we're gonna actually be seeing them
Oh.
in this mission.
Oh, cool.
Kill these 2 bloat flies since they turn hostile. And yes, they do explode. Now there's a group of dogs up ahead.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, where did your
Dogmeat
dog
go?
go?
He is
Yeah.
currently back in Sanctuary. I didn't think it was a good idea to bring him to Cambridge, mostly because quite often you end up in really full of either hostiles or full of your own teammates areas.
Okay.
And quite often I'll either A, hit Dogmeat with a misplaced bullet.
You didn't want to risk stuff with the dog.
There it is.
Yeah.
Arcade systems. There shouldn't be
I,
any exterior
I just didn't want to deal with the hassle of the dog because its AI literally makes it rush in the second you shoot at something.
Okay.
So, just like Garvey, not a good companion for stealth. Nor is Dance here.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics.
So, Dance here,
Understood.
later on, is actually a companion character.
Remember,
Mhm.
our primary target.
And he never actually steps out of this
Stay
armor.
focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
Well, technically he does for a total of 1 mission, but I'm not gonna go spoiling it for people because it's actually very
No
key
spoilers.
in the Brotherhood of Steel story and Paladin Dance's, I guess you could say, loyalty mission, but yeah. Very important, and
It was corporations
yeah.
like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology.
Oh,
for their own
okay.
gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done.
So, as you just heard from Dance,
It appears as though the facility's automated security's already
it is his opinion that corporations like ArcJet System is what killed humanity.
There's nothing good about it. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
Well, that's interesting.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out.
Alright, so you just heard from him with very dramatic music that these robots, all 5 of them, were killed by the Institute synths.
Salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve.
And as you can tell by the way he mentioned them, he does not like them at all.
See if you can find
Yeah, I kind of got that impression.
reconnoiter the area.
Alright, so what we're gonna do here is interact with this terminal. And do a automated password change. That way we now have it, so we can open the doors. Now, when we open the doors, is when we're gonna be seeing the synth for the first time in our game.
First of many by the sounds of things.
Yes.
Let's get moving.
That's one of them.
Oh, you don't see me. There we go.
So that's a synth. And I just noticed this, but I'm gonna stop using this King sniper rifle because it's actually breaking its animation for when it goes to reload. And I really don't want it crashing my game. But so this is a synth. Now, you'll actually find out later, to do with the synths, that, well, these are generations 1 and 2. There's actually up to 3 generations of synths. So, this is Gen 1, which is just a skeletal model. Gen 2, which had a, I guess you could say, somewhat more human appearance. And then there's Gen 3, which is indistinguishable from a human. So
It like completely blends in.
yes, it is. It has blood, it has heart, you know, that kind of thing. It is identical to a human in every way. Now there's a magazine here. A Telsa Science energy weapons permanently inflict more critical damage. It's right here next to the CEO's terminal. And say hello to defense turrets. Ouch. Who is shooting me? And I miss. That's slow-mo. Should probably keep my rifle out.
Probably.
Now, this is... We'll be running across something very soon that a lot of people will either be very amused by or very unamused, but I am horrible at hacking in this game. And
Watch your footing. Looks like
So power's out in this segment, so I'm gonna turn on my Pip-Boy light, which is green. Because I cannot figure out how you do a change of your Pip-Boy lights and stuff. Other people I've watched on YouTube have blue Pip-Boys and yellow Pip-Boys, and I have no idea how they do that. But so as you can see, there's a rocket here. Now you're gonna be finding this either really funny when because right here's the button to launch it, the engine. And now here's a unique weapon, the junk jet. You literally fill it full of building materials or loose things that you find lying around and shoot it at people. I am dead serious. You can kill people with teddy bears with this.
That would be interesting to see.
Yes. Here's a fusion core. Now, here's where my embarrassment comes through. I have to hack this terminal.
Well, good luck with that then.
In order to turn power back on. So what I'm doing is looking for the gaps in the code which allow you to, well, hack it easier. In this case, I'm looking for things like this, because they can remove false passwords and stuff. So, oh, there we go again. So in this case, a lot of the times it is removing duds, or in other words, things that are not correct. Basically, it's making hacking a bit easier. Wow, there's a tooth there. Wait a minute, there's only one word left. Oh, that made it easy. Alright. This is where people either find this amusing or unamusing. I'm gonna quickly shut the blast door here, because look at all the simps that are being dropped in now.
Wow.
So I'm gonna hit the engine start button.
Commencing 5-second countdown.
So, sorry Paladin Dance, you're gonna get extra crispy out there. Good thing you're in power armor. Sorry, Paladin Dance. It's nothing personal.
It's just business.
Like I said, extra crispy.
Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.
So as you can see,
it takes care of them all right. So
yeah.
Oh my God! Are you all right? Got cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get to the transmitter.
Either way, he didn't seem very pleased with that. But so now there's a bunch of extra crispy ash piles that contain simps. And some already dead ones that survived the cooking process. So I'm gonna go around and collect all their fusion cells, because that's a key ammo type for for example, the Righteous Authority, which is actually the rifle he's carrying around with him at the moment. So you hit the call button, elevator opens.
Oh, so...
No, comes down and then opens. Now, let's see if he actually comes in the elevator this time. Come on, Dance. Get in the elevator. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, the fun part is trying to get out of the elevator with him there. Stealth moment. Oh crap! Why aren't you firing? Alright, I don't know if everyone saw that, but that was adorable.
Indeed.
Just cart railed up into the air.
Oh,
Alright, so this is what we're looking for, the deep range transmitter. Now, where is that boss chest? Most of the time I always miss it. Hello, chest, where are you? You should be up here.
Ugh, my nose.
Maybe it's up the elevator. Probably up the elevator. In the irradiated bunker. Are you coming, Paladin Dance? What are you sitting on the computer for? Do you see this?
Yes, I do.
He is standing / sitting on a computer. I'm just gonna go up. He'll teleport up.
Yeah, just go.
Watch this. Poop! Magic keys there.
Mm-hmm.
Got companion characters. And NPCs that follow you around like some stalker person.
It happens.
Looks clear. Let's move out.
No endgame chest? No. I'm gonna stand as far away from those radioactive barrels as possible.
Paladin Dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Probably a wise idea.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
But so, this is the Righteous Authority.
Okay.
So it has a base damage of 31, which is not bad. It's energy damage, so it works really well against majority of the enemies in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But so, its legendary perk is that critical shots do double damage, and the critical meter fills 15% faster. So when you're using the Righteous Authority to kill people in VATS, your critical meter fills a lot faster when you're using this.
Cool.
That isn't necessary.
I insist you keep it. The Brotherhood believes in paying all of its debts. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. The way I see it, you've got a choice. You could spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place, trading an extra hand for a meager reward. Or you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and make your mark on the world. So, what do you say?
In this case, I'm agreeing to join, because I'm going to try to join all 4 of the fractions, 2 of which I'm already in now. So,
Okay.
I'm now in the Brotherhood of Steel, and I'm in the Minuteman. In order to even finish the main story, I have to join the Railroad and the Institute. So it'll be a very interesting time. But with that done, we now have a new quest to continue the Brotherhood of Steel, Seper Invective, or Invecta. However, we are actually going to be ignoring that currently, and while we're out this way, go to Oberland Station.
Okay.
So
My question, how
yes?
much longer do you want to keep going?
We could stop now. I wouldn't have anything against it.
Oh, it's up to you. You're the one playing, so we can keep going, maybe do another mission and see what our time is then.
Alright, let's do the mission for Oberland Station. That way we have one less thing in our mission log.
Okay. So we'll do that and then see what the time is.
Wow, I have a long sprint time. Is it because most of my armor doesn't have weight? Or is that because of some mod I didn't realize? Hold on. How do I have so many action points? Oh, that'd probably do it. Alright, never mind. Let's just keep going. But yes, it seems as though I can sprint for a very long time.
Indeed.
I'm not complaining. Sprinting is how you get places faster. Unlike Skyrim, there's no horses. Or anything.
Yes, you had a point there.
If you can't get there on foot, you're not getting there.
Yes, I'm here to help.
I often actually walk compared to using the horses in Skyrim.
Stealing our food and supplies.
I mean, don't get me wrong, with the convenient horses mod, it makes it a lot easier, but
Don't worry.
some of the companions don't really do well being
On a
put on
horse.
horses.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright, so it seems as though they want us to go to this backstreet appeal, which I don't have a complaint with. However, that is closer towards Diamond City, so we can quickly do that and drop by Diamond City.
Okay.
Then we can actually I can introduce you to one of my favorite companions, Nick Valentine, while we're there.
Yeah, you talk about him a lot.
Yeah, he's actually a synth that, well, I'll just show you. You can explain a lot better. And I
That
got
works.
stuck on part of a tree.
And that does happen. Oh, I have a kitty cat.
Oh, hello. I found the water, which I can now swim in without taking radiation damage. Yep. Oh, darn it. How do I get on this boat? I want to get on this boat. Alright, so
Oh,
meet
I have
the
an unhappy
irradiated
cat.
dolphin.
A radiated dolphin?
Yes, a dolphin. Ta-da! Now, if you melee it, ta-da! It explodes. It is very weird, in my opinion. Also, do be notified. If you do that, sometimes things come out of it. Like, I actually meleeed one once and a feral ghoul popped out. It was actually kind of scary.
That's weird.
Yes, so they...
I have nothing else to say to that than that's weird.
Yes. And other things that can be found in the irradiated dolphin includes tires, life preservers, basically
Right,
just about
so-
everything.
Getting a little bit back on track here.
Right. I think that's part of a plane. Am I getting close to that?
What is the
shipwreck?
matter, kitty cat?
Yes, I am getting closer to that shipwreck.
Okay, come here.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly equip that sniper. You see that light? That is coming from a guy in power armor. So I'm just gonna quickly take that guy out. There. Now I'm not afraid to get in closer with my normal rifle and take out a few guys. So there's another one. Another one. Now, something that completely breaks the immersiveness of the game is when you do a critical shot, no matter how low the percentage of actually hitting your target is, it always hits.
Well, that's
Bloop.
kind of handy.
Ouch. I got shot.
Except for when stuff like that happens.
Where am I?
I've had it happen in Skyrim or something like that. Anyway, I'll get a kill cam, but then like the character, the target moves as the kill cam starts. So you see the arrow go off like into the trees or whatever, but the kill cam stays there. There, Miss Luna. It's okay, kitty.
Now let's go loot that guy in power armor that was back here.
I have a very vocal cat right now.
Wait, did he fall in the water? Nope, he's all the way over here. But so, here's one of the guys. This one, ooh, had a short combat rifle. Thank you, Raider. Thank you very much. I like that gift. Oh crap!
So I'm thinking for with Breath of the Wild tomorrow, we're going to start a couple hours earlier than normal.
Okay.
You know, show off the end of the game since I hadn't gotten it posted. You know, that kind of a thing.
Uh-huh.
And
Makes
then
sense.
start looking for the different DLC chests and doing the trial of the sword, I think they called it. I don't remember.
I wonder how that one
We'll
guy
see how
died.
far we can get in it, though.
'Cause I didn't kill him. This guy did not die by my hand, and yet he's dead. So just like in
You have a very brave
Skyrim,
Luna cat.
you can carry them and drop them places, except for over heavy people.
Well then, come on, Luna.
So for example, this guy in power armor, I cannot pick him up no matter what I do.
Oh, that makes sense. Luna.
But
Come
for
up here and
example,
sit
this
down then,
forearm I can easily pick up. Along with this foot.
Well, you can't necessarily pick up everything in Skyrim either, you know.
I know.
Like, I couldn't move a dragon.
I am actually picking up a piece of armor that the one guy had on him. And that was, where is it? Ah, right here, the gridded leather right leg.
Mm-hmm.
And that way I have armor for the right leg. And I just realized this. I do not have any left leg armor.
That's weird.
Oops. When I drop by Diamond City, I'll be buying armor anyway. So, Backstreet Appeal has a turret in front of it.
Okay.
So what we're doing is trying to sneak up on the place if I can find my way through all these cars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You see that turret right there? There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap, I missed. Up a little bit. Nope, still failed. Alright, start taking pot shots at this guy. And now your turn. Because critical shot. Like I said, always hits. Even if there's something in your way, it will find it and hit it. Oh, there's another one. I forgot about that second one. Oh, that was a fail.
Just getting warmed up over here.
Oops. Took a shotgun to the knee. What'd you get for coming at me with a knife, buddy?
Indeed.
Once again, one of those moments where the AIs need to learn. If you're gonna go up against a guy with a shotgun clearly in his hands, don't just don't even try with the knife. Know what I mean?
Yep.
In something like Skyrim, it works. In a game where melee is clearly not a better option, it doesn't work.
Well, no, it can. Just depends on how it's done.
Alright. Majority of enemies with the melee weapon in this game, however, just go ah and charge at you. That's a good way to get themselves killed, not you get killed.
Right. Luna is seriously watching the television.
How did I miss? Stupid debris. Miss, 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 miss. Oh, really? You hide behind a pillar?
Well, I can't say it's not the smart thing to do.
Headshot. Blood, guts, glory. Do I have any grenades? I have a Molotov cocktail on me. That'd be a little too far. You know what? I'm gonna show you the junk jet.
Whatever works, Ethan.
Alright, gonna load the Wonder Glue into it. Next enemy gets the junk jet. Ta-da! You can literally kill it with just about anything. And here's our Wonder Glue to pick back up and load back into it. What I said?
That's definitely interesting. That you can, like...
Kill someone with glue.
Yeah.
I can even kill someone with a shopping basket.
I guess there are weirder things.
And bones and clothes hangers. In other words, if you can pick it up, chances are you can load it into the junk jet and kill someone with it.
It's certainly an interesting weapon.
So the clothes hangers. Load them in. Where's our Wonder Glue at? Load that in. Now we have 3 shots to kill someone with. So, like I said, you can kill someone with just about everything. Our next victim. This lady. Stop running away. Oh crap, he didn't die. She took a Wonder Glue to the head. There it is, too. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, that was beautiful. There's one of our clothes hangers we killed this guy with. So, like I said,
you can pick the items back up and use them again.
You can literally kill everyone with just about anything. Unless it's an item that you use for like equipment, for example. So you can't load a gun into it. So I can kill people with just about anything that goes in the junk section. So Wonder Glue, paintbrush, duct tape, clothes hangers, ashtrays, you name it, I can kill them with it. Speaking of which, there's more guys upstairs. Anyone in here? No? Oh, teddy bear. I'm sorry, I have to load it into it. Cause this should be funny. Where's the teddy bear? Teddy bear? Teddy bear's not here. Weird.
Ah, well.
But I wanted to kill him with the teddy bear. Where's this teddy bear?
Somewhere.
Oh, there he is. Alright, maybe I just had to unload everything. So load the ashtray again. The clothes hanger. Duct tape. Paintbrush. Wonder Glue. Nope, it still doesn't show up. Alright, so I have no idea.
Well, is it considered like junk or whatever?
Yes, it's considered junk. I just... Yeah, whatever.
Maybe it's just their way of trying to stop you.
Maybe I have to upgrade the junk jet a certain amount before I can kill someone with a teddy bear. I don't know.
Maybe.
So it's primed and ready. All I need to do is point at someone.